Greetings and namaste. Welcome in and welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. And as we were coming in, the lovebird fell apart from the partner. And that is the main reason why we are here in this present moment. So that is a synchronicity. Ashe, Ashe, we are here because Spirit is saying somebody thought they had you fooled. Ashe, somebody, some cat kind of Casanova, some kind of ladies' man, some kind of F boy, Ashe, had you, thought they had you fooled. Ashe, for some reason, they thought that, just the intimate, them coming in, dicking you down and making you smile, making you laugh for a while, for a second, for that second was enough to hold you down. Ashe, um, and Spirit is saying they had you pegged wrong. They had you mistaken. They were not looking within the depths of you, Ashe. Yeah, you enjoyed the moments as they came, Ashe, but you know your value, Ashe, and your pride is all you have, Ashe. Your pride and your love. You are divine feminine energy. That your pride and your love is what you value, is what you hold cherished to your heart. So if someone is trying to mess over your pride, someone's trying to mess over your love, when they know that you are being strictly loyal, strictly faithful, strictly submissive, why they want to run around in the streets and be them, because they feel like they got you on lock, because they could touch you a certain way, they could say a certain word, they can whisper some shit into your ear, stroke you the right way, they think they got you on lock. Well, Spirit is saying they that's why they blocked. That's why they blocked, because they thought they had you on lock. They thought that them being able to come in and dick you down and make you smile, spend a little time with you, take you here, take you there, be seen a little bit with you, that you was not going to be the divine feminine that you are, and detect the bullshit. Point blank, period. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. And you being the divine feminine that you are more equipped to detect the bullshit. Yeah, this masculine, this lower vibrational masculine hung with a lot of lower vibrational women that were not able to detect the bullshit, such as you are able. But remember, Spirit said, if you watched the message on yesterday, Spirit said you were sent into this masculine's life to pull him up out of the bullshit, to pull him up out of that lustful ass energy. Ashe, and by you demonstrating the type of woman that you are, the type of woman that he was praying for, he should have been willing to be pulled up out of that bullshit. But since he was selfish, since he was egotistical, since he was prideful as well, since he was stuck in his lower vibrational energy, Ashe, he was not able to pull himself out of that lower vibrational energy. And since he was not able to, you were more than equipped to pull yourself out. Remember, you be on assignment. Ashe, even if you fall in love with the assignment, Ashe, because remember, Spirit just said your love is all you have. So you be devoted to pouring your love into your assignment, Ashe. And if you don't know that you're on assignment, these spiritual encounters with these different soulmates are assignments. That's what they are called. Assignments on in your journey, on your path. Ashe, you endure different assignments that Spirit sends you through. Ashe. And so this masculine knew that he was, fucking you over, but he thought that, it was working with you. He seen the maturity in you, but he still chose to play the game. Don't put up with this bullshit. See, he even knew that he chose to still play the game, but he thought that he could just come in and dick you down. And what's that song by whatchamacallit? I dick you down, dick you down. Who was that dude? Whatever. That shit just that part just popped in my head. So he thought that dicking you down was enough for you. Ashay, even though you were playing the role as to you being the nurturer, you being the lover, you being the you were very submissive to this fuck boy, right? And this fuck boy is even telling you don't put up with the bullshit, but the fuck boy decided to tell you don't put up with the bullshit after you already walked away. See, you walked away and you took your pride with you, because this shit is not just in the vicinity of you and him. This shit is in the vicinity of for all eyes to see. It's been a lot of gossip. It's been a lot of he say, she say type shit. Because this fuckboy likes to run in the streets. This fuckboy likes to run his mouth. Ashay? And that's why this fuckboy is like, don't put up with my bullshit. But it's too late because you already walked away from the bullshit. This is an 8. No, this is 12. So they could be born on the 12th of the month. You could be born on the 12th of the month. No, this is this is 12, and it was 2, it was 2, 12, 13, 14, 14. So 12 is significant. So 14, you could be born on the 14th of the month. You could be a life path number 4, life path number 1, or they could be, or you could know somebody who is, right? Yeah, but you like fed up with it. You like, if you want the streets, go ahead and have the streets, because you know what you had here. You had a home here. I showed you that I could make a home for you, and you decided that you wanted to be in the streets. Ashe. And this is how the divine feminine is feeling in this moment. Like, I'm gonna set you free. I'm gonna set you free because I've been putting myself on the shelf for you, because remember, Spirit said yesterday, you are fine wine to Spirit. You were caught in, you were locked up in the vote, right? And Spirit unlocked that vote so you could be let out to for this person. So y'all could heal shit together. But this person refused, even after even after you demonstrated to the person who you are, and what you came to do in their life. They still refused because the thought of settling down, the thought of committing to one person when they can have all these different people, that was just too much for this one person, right? And now that you have walked away with your love and your pride, because this person ain't took shit from you, nothing from you, you chopped it up as a loss. You walked away without no hesitations. You walked away without feeling burnt. Ashe, you didn't get burnt this time. Ashe, all the last times from all the different assignments, you got burnt, right? But see, you were let out of the vote. So because you were let out of the vote, remember, Spirit said you are the secret weapon. If you watch that message, all these messages coincide. Ashe, all these messages are synchronicities of each other. So remember, you are the secret weapon. So when Spirit let you off the shelf, out of the vote in the chambers, deep down in the chambers, because you was locked up, remember? Spirit let you, unlocked you, and let you come out for assignment. And you was willing. And so you didn't get burnt. You didn't get burnt. It's like, okay, since that's what you want to do, I'm going to let you do what you want to do. And I'm going to go on because I got a lot of prospects lined up. I've been having prospects on the line, sitting on the sideline waiting for me to be free, as I'm sitting here catering to somebody that don't want to be free, somebody who wants to be free. So you messing with somebody who want to be free, but holding you while other people is waiting for you to be free. So now you free, you got prospects on the line. And this person knows this, and this person is like, baby, don't go. Oh, look, baby, don't go. I'm afraid to lose you. Spirit just said, the person said, baby, don't go. And then that shit pop out. I'm afraid to lose you. It says people don't believe in me. And you believed in them. That's why the shit don't hurt you. It don't burn you. It didn't cut you this time. Because you did what you was supposed to do. You didn't go in further. You didn't see what it was. You didn't try to see was it what it wasn't. You just accepted shit for what it was. You was just going along with the flow. Yeah, this person made you feel good. You know this person was supposed to be your divine counterpart. But if this person couldn't get it right with the signals and the signs and the synchronicities that was right there in their fucking face, it was okay. It was okay. You tried your best, you did your assignment, and you was able to walk away. And this person knows that you were the only person that believed in them. And that's why they afraid to lose you. That's why they said, baby, don't go. Ashe, because no one else took the time, took the devotion, took the care, took the nurturing, took the finances, took the emotional stability to pour into this person. Like as if this person never been poured into before, never been nurtured to like this before, not even by their own parents. You did. You did. And that's because you were standing in your star energy, your healing energy, your loving, nurturing energy. Ashe, your mature energy. And that's why you were able to walk away so freely without being bound. You know, you took the message, what you seen that made you walk away from this fuckboy with this community dick. Because that's what it is. The truth is what it is. It is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. It's gonna write out how the fuck it's gonna write out. They thought that all the games, all the antics, all the lies, all the false promises, all the you waiting on them to hit your phone, all the you waiting on them to take some time to really spend with you, take some devotion into you, as you took devotion and you put love into them, and people were seeing this. People, didn't Spirit say something about people? It's right here. It's in the streets, because this is a community fuckboy, right? So the shit is all in the streets. Family know what's going on. Friends know what's going on. Co-workers know what's going on. Ashe, neighbors in the neighborhood know what the fuck going on about this fuckboy, right? Can't call him a man. All I can call him is a fuckboy, because he got community dick, and he had a real divine goddess that was willing to be devoted to these energies, and these energies refuse to be committed to one person, because the thrill of thinking that they could get away with being a fuckboy, having community dick, and still having a goddess. Like, that was the whole package. To be a community boy and have fuck dick, spread their dick around so thinly, so freely, and then still have a goddess waiting in a divine castle for these energies? Come on now. That was the cake, that was the icing, that was the ice cream, that was the cherry, that was the chocolate, that was just, the honey and the syrup. It was just too much motherfucking drama is what it was. This person put you in drama that a divine being should not have been in. Right? They like I'm hearing they like to make you mad and get you mad and make up and kiss up, like that toxic type of energy, that drama, like get up under your skin and rub you the wrong way, not the right way, but rub you the wrong way, trigger you. That's what Spirit said. They like to trigger you, put to put drama in your face because they so used to toxic energy, toxic females, low vibrational females giving them drama. You didn't give them that drama, so they had to give the drama to you, is what Spirit is saying. They had to rub you the wrong way. They had to bring out red flags in your face. They had to trigger you at certain times just to get you to be feisty, just to get you to want to put up your guard, just to get you to want to walk away from them, just so they could get free time. They needed free time at times, right? That's the strategy of it all, right? They needed their free time. So this is when they make you mad. Spirit is saying they need free time from you. They want to play, they want to roam, and then they come back when they tired of playing, when they tired of roaming. Ashe, I need to figure. I didn't even look at the card, but Spirit revealed the messages why they need to figure themselves out, because they need free time to roam. And this is why you like, I'm good. Yeah, fuck all that. I'm good. You want to roam? Go ahead and roam. Ashe, I'm good because I'm independent. I'm independent all by myself. I can hold my shit down. They want me to stop talking. Excuse me, y'all. They want me to shut up. They want me to shut up. And because they want me to shut up, 17:33 on the timer, I'm going to cleanse some energy. Ashe. Woo! Earth, air, fire, water, ether. Drive away all harm, fear, and negative energy. Only good, positive, loving energy is allowed to dwell in the presence and the scarred sacred space of the divine infinite light beings as a collective. Ashe, we rebuke all negative energy and send it back to the sender. We rebuke all angry energy and send it back to the sender. We rebuke all hateful energy and send it back to the sender. Jealous ass energy, low vibrational ass energy, toxic ass energy, lack ass energy, whatever energy that is sending that is being sent out to the divine infinite light beings as a collective that does not serve our higher good, we send it back to the motherfucking sender as a boomerang so it can hit their ass where the sun don't motherfucking shine. Ashe, it is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. We are spiritual warriors, and we are here to win the battle. Ashe, not the fight, but the battle. Ashe, it is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how the fuck it's gonna ride out. And so it is. Ashe, so it is. And we give great thanks, gratitude for the divine protection to be the super spiritual natural love warrior that we choose to be. Ashe, Ashe. With some volume in our motherfucking voice. Ashe, Ashe. Because we don't like drama. No more pain, no more drama. And that's why the fuck the divine infinite goddesses, the light beings, walked away. The mother nature of the earth, The mother this fuck boy wanted to fuck over a mother nature of the earth. You were sent to mother the earth. And they are on the earth. You were sent to mother them. Even though they were not your child. You're the mother of the earth. Ashe, a divine feminine. So whoever comes into your presence, your proximity, you are going to mother them. Whether it is your lover or not. And this lover took advantage of that nurturing. Ashe, with all the fucking drama. And it says, will this ever change? This lover is asking themselves that. Because they know they're a fuckboy. They know they fucked over a divine feminine energy. They know they chose to do you dirty. They know they chose to spread their dick around thin. When they didn't even... Spirit sent them someone that fulfilled their fetishes. I don't know whatever fetish it was for how y'all got down in the bedroom. But however y'all got down in the bedroom, it was enough for them. But it wasn't enough for them. It was like you were their fantasy that came true. Like, you know how men fantasize about the woman that they want and what they want to do with this woman and how you fulfill the fantasy is what Divine Spirit just said. Right? And they know they didn't need anyone else. They didn't need nothing else. All they needed was in you. And this is why they're afraid to lose you. All they needed was in you. Whether it was in the bedroom, whether it was financially, whether it was mentally, whether it was spiritually, whether it was emotionally, all they needed was you. And they knew this. That's why you like, I'm good. Without you, I'll be fine, boy. All my love is all I have. Yeah. Yeah. And they asking themselves, will this ever change? Like, will they ever grow up and be the fucking man that they know that Divine Spirit wants them to be? That they know deep down in their soul they want to be? But they hide behind this little boy that's afraid? That's why you decided to nurture him. Because you could see the little boy that was afraid in them. And you knew that they needed some nurturing. You knew this little boy is still hollering, crying out because they're afraid. This little boy never came up out of the fear that has taken over their life. Whatever fear that is embedded in them, you were bringing them out of this fear. That's why they're afraid to lose you. But they were afraid to commit to you as well. The fear of committing. The fear of giving up their freedom. The fear of not being able to stick their dick wherever they wanted to stick their dick. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. And it's going to ride out how it's going to ride out. And something, you seen some kind of evidence. You heard some kind of evidence. You felt some kind of evidence. Something came about to where you felt like, okay, if you want to go ahead and you want to roam, you want to be with that low vibrational ass bitch, the next low, whoever you want to run around with, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. It don't faze me. It don't faze me. It's not going to faze me because I'm protected. I'm protected. So, because my heart is protected, because I am the goddess that I portray myself to be, that I demonstrated myself to be, that I allow myself to be, even though I've been hurt, even though I've been used and abused, even though I've been chopped up and left to be fried. Yeah, chopped up and left to be fried. I got my love. And I still got my pride. Ashe. And so, you decide to walk away with your love and your pride. And they like, baby, don't go. What else, Spirit? 2:24:49 on the clock. Why the music stop? It was confirmation, huh? This love is crazy. People don't believe in me. This love is crazy. So this person didn't even believe in love. That's why they feel like this fucking love is crazy. They feel like this love is driving them crazy because they don't know how to be the man and stand in the energy of love. So that's why it's crazy to them, because they never been loved. They never knew how to love. They always fucked over divine feminine energy. They've always fucked over divine feminine energy, but this time they ran into a divine goddess energy. It's a difference. You can play with divine feminine energy. You can get away with playing with divine feminine energy, but you can't get away with playing with goddess divine feminine energy. It's a difference. We have a different caliber on the ladder when it comes to the spiritual protection, because we are here to do certain things. Ashe, divine energy, the divine feminine energy, they can tap into a lot of things, and I don't want to put this to where I'm offending anybody, but a divine feminine energy will get caught up in that lower vibration and be content there. A divine feminine goddess energy will be in that lower vibration but will not be content there. It will not be sufficient of value to a goddess divine feminine energy, right? A divine goddess feminine energy knows how to pull back when spirit says pull back. Ashe. It says, don't wait for me, please. And they already know you're not waiting for them. So the shit that's coming out, the shit that they're saying is irrelevant right now. It's irrelevant because you've already walked away. You've already left. That's why they said, baby, don't go. You've already left. So this is their mind playing tricks on them. This is their mind playing tricks on them, saying, don't wait for me, please. You're not waiting. You've already left the building. The building has already been demolished. They already put up the sign saying when the day was going to come and they was going to demolish the motherfucker. It was going to be a demolition. They already put notices around the community. Spirit. Spirit put notices around the community to let this motherfucker know. So by that being said, Spirit was giving this motherfucker signs and synchronicities that you were not the one to be played with. Spirit put notices around the community to let these motherfuckers know that it was going to be a demolition if they didn't get their shit together. And they didn't get their shit together. So now they lying to themselves like as if you're still here. Like as if they let you go. Please don't wait for me, as if like they're letting you go, but you already let them go due to the drama that you don't want to be in. You don't want no more pain. You don't want no more drama. No. Somebody's name could be Mary. This could be somebody's mama. You could be somebody's mama. Like, you know. Ooh, they was fucking on too many mamas. They was being a motherfucker instead of just choosing the divine goddess that they had to just have that intimate divine fantasy come true. Because what you do in the bedroom between the two is what you do in the bedroom. That's y'all business. And these energies knew that they hit the jackpot when it came to you. They knew that they hit the jackpot. Ashe. They was the motherfucking leprechaun. But see, they was the leprechaun. They was being fucking greedy. They were they was being greedy. They was being greedy. Yeah. They wanted that pot of gold and so much more. And you was the pot of gold. And they was that little ugly leprechaun running around in the streets collecting all their gold. They wanted all their gold from all the females. All the females. So this motherfucker was an opportunist as well. Opportunist as well. This motherfucker was getting little treats and presents and trinkets and shit from all whoever he was laying down with. I can't stop thinking. I can't stop. What? Because I can't stop I can't stop thinking about you. I just heard Michael Jackson. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop loving you. And if I stop, then tell me just what will I do? 'Cause I just can't stop loving you. Yeah, 'cause they know I'm scared of rejection. So if you have not yet walked away, they're scared of losing you. And if you have walked away, they're scared that this is going to be the final nail in the coffin. They're scared that there's no returning. No returning. That's the fear. And they know because they never changed. This is why they're receiving the rejection. Because they know you gave them ample enough time to change. Spirit gave them ample enough time to change. And even though time is not an illusion, time still ran out for them. Even though time is not an illusion, even though time is an illusion, they thought time was not an illusion. See, that's what happened. They thought they were going to have all the time in the world because of who you are and what you represent and how soft and innocent you are. They didn't know. Well, they did see, because that's why they like to get you mad, get you upset. They seen the dark side in you, but they didn't know how far the dark side, how far, you know, how alive the dark side was in you, right? Right? Because you got to have some dark side to be able to just say, oh, fuck it, I'm done, detach, and it's over, and you don't feel shit, right? You got to have some coldness in you to be able to do that, right? And it's not coldness to be cold. It's coldness to put that shield up to protect yourself. That's what coldness is. It's a protection for self. And because they had been protecting themselves, you just reflected to them on how they were treating you, and you did the same thing. You gave them that rejection that they gave you. And now they feeling like you cold. Something about you being cold. Something about that Queen of Swords energy. You cutting them off so brutally. Off with the head. Off with the head. Yeah. Because they took advantage. They took advantage. They took advantage. They knew what they were doing. You knew what they were doing. Ashe? Is this the right cards? This is not even the right cards. Y'all let me... This is not even the right... I'm supposed to be over here, y'all. But they was being ratchet fucking with ratchets. Right? They were being ratchet fucking with ratchets. Ashe? And they ran out of time. And then spirits just say they thought that they were going to have the rest of... They just thought that the time was not going to run out. They thought that hourglass was going to have continuous sand when it came to you. Ashe, checking your phone. or your emails. So if you ever laid your phone around this person, believe me, this person was on your phone. And you probably did it as a test, knowing, because you are a divine goddess, knowing that this motherfucker was going to be in your phone. And knowing that this motherfucker wasn't going to find shit in your phone because this motherfucker is ratchet. So they feeling like you ratchet. So they thought they was going to find some shit in your phone. But you know this motherfucker would never leave their phone around you. And that's how you know with some shit going on too. Because a motherfucker got to keep their phone secure. You know some shit going on. We see the phone right here. We see the phone. We see how he got his phone like tucked to the side, but all up in her phone. So you could best believe that if you ever laid your phone around, or if you ever put in your code, that motherfucker will side eyeing you to get your code, but you didn't even give a damn because you had already demonstrated that you made a home for this. If you had already demonstrated that you invited them to be welcome in what you had already established. Ashe? What you had already built in your castle. Ashe? So we're going to leave that right there. A little too late is what Spirit said. What else, Spirit? I am grateful to be the vessel in the present moment at this time to be able to bring these raw and accurate, clear messages to the divine goddesses. Ashe. And if you are saying union energy, you are more than welcome, sweeties. Why do I feel this way? Because they are meant to feel this way. Crazy. Remember it. Well, no, because nobody watched the message on yesterday. That they feel like they psycho, that they feel like they going crazy because they outside looking in, feeling like a stalker, really stalking you, right? Some of them even got your email shit. Some of them can get somebody. Some of them, Spirit is saying, some of them is computer savvy that they know how to get into some shit. They know how to work their way through that computer to get some shit, to do some shit. So yeah, be mindful of that. But they asking themselves, why do they feel this way? Because you good, because you independent, because you going on, because you taking your love, you taking your pride. All my love is all I have. Yeah. And you picking it up and you taking it because you remember you got them prospects. These prospects been waiting on the line a whole long time. However you've been dealing with this person, however long you've been dealing with this person is however long. And before then, because remember you was locked in the chamber, right? So when you was locked in the chamber, these motherfuckers was still waiting for you. Before Spirit even put you in the chamber, these motherfuckers was waiting on you. These is motherfuckers that's been waiting on the sideline to get at you for years, for months, for days, for weeks, for hours. And they ready. And I'm sick. I don't know why, but Spirit just gave me the image. And I don't know why. The image of like a lot of men sitting on the sideline, drooling, waiting. I don't know why that image came out like that, waiting to get a chance, like you a hot plate. like you are I'm getting cold. Like you a hot plate of food. Somebody cold, somebody is like chilled mad. I just got cold all of a sudden when I start talking about you being available for these prospects. So whoever this person is mad, whoever these energies are that got this fuckboy energy with this community ass dick, don't want you to be a hot plate for the prospects. Ashe, because they know you are a divine goddess. They know that your beauty exudes all beauty, right? That's another reason why they love at first sight, because of your beauty. Somebody needs to go back and watch some videos, right? Because of your beauty. That's why the love at first sight, just like Cupid just was like, boom, nigga, right? And as soon as Cupid said, boom, nigga, their eyes just landed on you and never came up off of you, right? But still, they dick been ruling their body, right? It is what it is. So, um, they know that you got plenty of people lined up. They don't know that you got plenty of people lined up, but they know that it's somebody out there wants your ass because you a hot plate. And Spirit gave me the image of all these motherfuckers waiting on the sideline to get their turn to be able to see if they can prove that to you that they are the one, right? Why this motherfucker ain't even trying to prove that he the one. These motherfuckers waiting to prove that they the one. Because they see the value in this hot plate. And this hot plate is you. And they drooling over you. I show you, metaphorically speaking. Somebody is looking at your picture like drooling over you. Wishing they could be in the presence of you. I show you, I don't know who that is. If it's this or if it's them. I show you, we just have to take a moment of silence. I need to hold back my true feelings from you. That's the whole reason why the issue is at hand. Because the little boy don't know how to express grown man feelings. Grown men know how to express their feelings. The little boy is caught up in the fear of opening their mouth and letting that shit flow. Throat chakra is not functioning at all. And remember, we got that last week. Throat chakra is not functioning at all. Not when it comes to being a man. Yeah, when it comes to playing, joking around, being a little kid, or being in the negative energy of trying to bring drama to get you fired up. Yeah, they got all the spunk for that. They got a lot of spunk to be a kid. But when it comes to being a mature man, they don't have no energy for that. I feel lonely. And I'm feeling like this is you. Because they're scared of rejection, right? They know that you are not. And you don't feel lonely. As they are feeling lonely, they know that you are not feeling lonely without them. That's why this came out in the reverse. They know that you are not feeling lonely without them. Ashe, remember, you said, I'm good. And they see you being good. Because they could see you in the community. They riding past your house. They looking in the windows at your job. They checking your emails. They doing all this because some of y'all was in relationships to where y'all had each other's passwords and shit. So they see you good. Right? And if you wasn't in a relationship to where they had your passwords, but remember, Spirit just said somebody side-eye and got your code to your phone, so they was in your phone. They was being sneaky and strategic with that Seven of Swords energy, as they were portraying you with that Seven of Swords energy. But they thought that they sneakiness and they strategicness, of them being a fuck boy, because they got away with it with the other divine feminines, but you are divine goddess feminine energy that is way protected. You know, you got a whole spiritual supernatural love war team protecting you outside of the infinite energy of all there is. The source. Outside of the source, you got a whole lot of celestial beings protecting you, surrounding you, looking out for you. Got your back, your sides, your front, your bottom, your top. As so above, as so below, as so within, as so without. You are divinely protected. Ashe. So, yeah, this couldn't get past you. And the loneliness is not going to succumb you. It's not going to hit you. It's not going to burn you. Ashe, you're just going to continue to love on you. Ashe, you're going to continue to bask in your peace. You're going to continue to live your life. You're going to continue to create your creations. You're going to continue to meet new people, to mingle, to mangle, to whatever. Fadango. What? I don't know what's going on here. Oh. Yeah, but you're going to continue. Why I can't tell you the truth? I can't talk to you right now. This didn't Spirit say that this motherfucking throat chakra is shut to the fuck down? It's shut to the fuck down. It is shut to the fuck down because you shut them the fuck down. You shut them down, and they wasn't expecting to get shut down because they thought what they was doing was working. They thought that, because you smiling, you loving on them, you hugging on them, you kissing on them, that you wasn't going to detect nothing. They thought that you were in la la land because they were in la la land because they had been getting away with the shit. Well, they thought that they were getting away with the shit. They thought. And so now they can't talk to you. They're embarrassed. They're in confusion. They're in contempt. They're holding their self in contempt, as well as Spirit is holding them spiritually contempt, because Spirit, like Spirit said, Spirit's been giving them signs and synchronicities. Remember, Spirit put up the notices within the community of their mind, of their vicinity, of whatever they could see. How your name keep coming up, how signs and synchronicities of you and your divine energy flows to them, how you seen through them when everybody else didn't even believe in them, right? Whew. Somebody out of breath. You take somebody's breath away. I don't know where to start. Because they're obsessed with you. They don't know where to start to get back with you, to get back right with you. Feels like I just walked out of heaven. Damn near throw my life away. Hey, hey. A child don't know what to do. Can't get right with you. Walked out of heaven. Yeah. They feel like they just walked out of heaven and they don't know where the fuck to start because they obsessed with you. Can't make you happy. And that's all because they didn't try to make you happy. This is in their mind. This is them limiting themselves. Feeling like they can't make you happy, but you wasn't demanding shit but time, effort, and respect. And because they couldn't give you time, effort, and respect, that is what made you pull back. The respect of not putting your name in the street, not running around in the street for, people to see, you got family members coming and telling you that they see your divine counterpart or who was supposed to be your divine counterpart running around with Lucy Lily, and all these. I'm here, Rebecca. I don't know, tramps, right? And so, yeah, why I can't tell you the truth, and that's why you not feeling lonely because you already accepted the truth, right? You wanted this person to give you the truth. We as truth speakers, we don't mind receiving the truth. We would rather live life in truth than a false fantasy lie. We don't accept lies. Just give us the truth so we can know how we're going to handle the situation after we hear the truth. The truth, we're more acceptable to the truth than a lie, right? And this is all this person wanted to give you was lies. And they didn't think that the lies was going to be exposed, because a lie after a lie after a lie, they thought they was covering their tracks, right? But spirit reveals to you with your divine intuition, because you are a divine goddess. Whether you're in feminine energy or masculine energy, you are a divine goddess. And the truth is always revealed, because your light is what exposes the darkness, whether they are willing to be exposed or not. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and it's going to ride out how the fuck it's going to ride out. Ashe, and that's what Spirit is saying in this present moment with 5033 on the timer. Ashe, and this is why they can't talk to you, because they know you know the truth without them even exposing the truth. How the fuck she know the truth without me even exposing the truth? And see, this is why Spirit said, this is why Spirit put the notices, right, for the demolition, right, for this relationship to be destroyed, because they have already picked up the recollection, because they are supposed to be a divine masculine. So they have intuition as well, to know that you have intuition, to know that they cannot pull any wool over your eyes. They cannot pull any wool over your fucking eyes. Ashe? So Spirit is saying they gave them the notice. They gave them the signs and synchronicities to know that you are beyond a regular, feminine, mundane energy. You are of a higher caliber. So by you being a higher caliber, higher up on the spiritual ranking on this earth plane, you are able to be who you are. And who you are brings painful memories to them, because all the memories were pure. They were loving. They were nurturing. They were giving. They were caring. They were understanding. They were um um empathetic. Did I say that right? They were empathy. They were sympathy. It was just good memories that caused this person painful memories. To have nothing but good memories is causing them pain. There was nothing that you gave them that was ratchet. There was nothing that you gave them that was low vibrational. There was nothing that you gave them that caused the painful memory. But because Spirit is saying, because you didn't cause painful memories, the loving memories is painful. Ashe, because they never shared these kind of intimate encounters with anybody but you. So now that they will never receive it again, it's painful to know that they will never receive it again. This is why they can't talk. But they want to talk, because I keep hearing, can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. So by that being said, what is the truth? They never took the time to get to know the truth of you. They knew that, I'm getting hot, y'all. I'm getting hot. They knew that you were some kind of special. You were one of a kind. You were the one. You were the chosen one. You were the earth angel. Feels like I just walked right out of heaven. Damn near throw my life away. Hey, hey. Yeah, I might have not got but you got the gist of it, right? And they know. They know. They know. They know. And it's making them heated, because they know they're getting heated in the moment, because For one, y'all separated. For two, they blocked. For three, you good. I'm good. Yeah, you good. You're not a ratchet. So you're not going to be crying over some spilled milk. Because a ratchet going to cry over some spilled milk because they not going to know how to replenish that milk. See, by you being a goddess, you going to pour that spilled milk out. And you going to go milk the cow and get you some fresh milk. Understand, and overstand. You not going to sit up there and smell that spoiled milk. You're going to pour that shit down the toilet and flush that shit like it's supposed to be. Because you're not ratchet. A ratchet trying to, preserve. See if I pour this out, can I, if that kernel come out and that come out a little liquidy, can I still use that liquidy part? That's not you. That ain't the fuck you. That's not you. And see, they know that you was not putting up with them fucking with ratchets, right? They know you wasn't putting up with them fucking with ratchets. So that's why they feel like they scared, because they know time has ran out. Thank you, Spirit. They know time has ran out. Yeah. They know you fed up. They know you ain't being the Mr. Nice Girl, Mr. Nice Guy no fucking more. Because Simon is over. The Simon is over. Straight up liar. Can't believe a word they say. And you already, Spirit already gave you the confirmation of this. But remember, you were on assignment. You were sent to pull them up out of all those lies. Because Divine Spirit, the creator of all there is, gave these energies exactly what they were praying for. But they forgot they was praying and not praying. They forgot they prayed for you, but then when they got you, they prayed on you. They forgot you were the one that they prayed for, and took you as a mistake of being another meat on the plate. See, as these motherfuckers on the sideline seeing the value of the hot plate that you are, these motherfuckers over here that had you didn't know the value of the prime cut that you are. I hate to have to, I'm a woman too, to have to, but you know how men see women as meat? So that's how Spirit broke it down in the moment. Ashe? Whew, they didn't know that you were the prime cut. And that just might be the title of this message. Ashe? And now that, they see that you're good, because time has run out and people is talking, they all fucked up about it. Money issues was a big problem. But see, you are a divine goddess. You knew that Spirit had already whispered in your ear. Your divine ancestors, supernatural spiritual love war team, the elves, the fairies, the dragons, all that energy had already whispered into your ear that if y'all come together, it's going to be great abundance. And you could have been telling this person that, because you believe in walking in your abundance. Some of you do. Some of you don't know that's what it is. We are all on different timelines. I got to keep it real. Ashe, past, present, and future. We are all on different timelines. So the ones who don't know that you're walking abundance, you're getting the energy of knowing because you're here. Ashe, but those who do know that you were walking abundance, you were telling this person, if we get together, we can have this, we can have that, we can have this business, we can grow this, we can come together and have this beautiful family, and but they didn't want that commitment. False spiritual person. And see, they're coming out as a false spiritual person too, because they're listening to false spiritual people along the way. takes credit for other people's creations and ideas. So, whoever they were dealing with that is a false spiritual person was trying to act like you were not who you are and they are who you are. Ashe, in their ear. And this caused some fucking um disconnection as well, because they were getting some advice from a false spiritual person. Ashe. And Spirit is saying, the blessings that you were bringing into this person's life, this false spiritual person was acting like they were praying for this person. They look out for this person in the spiritual world. So this person was feeling like, whoever this person was could have been a sister, could have been a auntie, could have been a mother, a grandma, could have been a male figure as well. But they felt like the spiritual coverance was coming from this false spiritual person when the spiritual coverance was actually coming from you, is what Spirit just gave me. Ashe, coming out crossing. Confused. They don't want to be confused anymore. And see, this person, these people made them confused. This ratchet energy made them confused. Ashe, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to ride out how the fuck it's going to ride out. And they don't want to be confused anymore. Ashe, but they know that they couldn't confuse you too. They couldn't confuse you. They couldn't confuse you. That's why it's coming out crossing. Even though they look at this shit. Even though they wanted to confuse you, they thought they had you confused with thinking that they had you fooled, thinking that your innocence didn't see through the bullshit. But remember, you could smell the bullshit before it's even in your face. That's why throwing out that spoiled milk don't bother you. Because you could smell that bullshit from a mile away. So this could be a long distance relationship. Don't have to be. Y'all could be from different countries, different, spaces in between. Space and opportunity. It was a lot of space and opportunity that you were giving this person. That you was giving this person a lot of space to fuck up. And they chose the opportunities to fuck up. Ashe, frenemies, family demands, career or relationship choices. They chose the opportunities to fuck up. And now, family. Didn't Spirit say it could have been a sister, a auntie, a mother, or somebody? Ashe, giving them this false spiritual shit when you were the real goddess, the real spiritual high priestess. They was listening to their family demands. They was not giving you any time. So a lot of different energies was coming between this relationship. And we got that on yesterday with your divine masculine being cursed by a lot of different energies. And so whoever this spiritual person is, this false spiritual person, that's one of the people that put curses on you're supposed to be divine masculine. These family members is the ones that put curses with these demands on your divine masculine. And I'm getting same union energy, right? But it is a family feminine that put curses on this divine masculine. Ashe. Could be a karmic lover as well. Ashe. Remember, this masculine, I don't know why divine, because Spirit is saying this masculine was supposed to be divine. This masculine was supposed to get on the ship to be divine. Right? Get on the good ship. Right? We got yesterday the love boat. But now today is the good ship. And the good ship was, they should have got on the good ship with you. Okay, on the good ship, lollipop. It's shit for the candy shop with the bonbon play. See, they wanted to play. They wanted to play, and they thought that they could have whatever they wanted to have in the candy shop, right? They thought because you were so innocent, you were just wanting to play as well. You were willing to accept just the play. But the innocence in you, it's just so much. The innocence in you, yeah, accepted the play, but you still had maturity. When it was time to stop playing, you was ready to be mature. It's a time for play, and it's a time to be mature. It's a time to work, and you know that it's a time to play. It's a time to and I don't know the exact words of that shit, but you know, and they know. Ashe, crossing. Canceled. They don't want to be canceled. Canceled plans with you. And see, that's another reason too. Somebody fucking canceled some plans. Somebody didn't keep their word. Somebody didn't keep their promises. And we got that yesterday. Always canceling plans. We got that today. Remember waiting on them to call, waiting on them to text, waiting on them to show up. Cancel plans. But behind issue money, okay, you could make plans. There's a lot of shit that you could do that you don't need money to show your affection, to show time, effort, energy, to show love, care, devotion. It's a lot of shit that can go down that you don't need money. And this person feel like the only way that they could show and prove of being a man is to buy or to wine and dine, when that's a child. They're still in that child's play energy. Child's play. Child's play. In that low vibration. Chucky was a motherfucker. And we got that earlier. Them fucking on different mothers instead of taking one motherfucker. Okay, stop, Spirit. Because Spirit got a sense of humor too, Here we go again, please. Wants another chance. See? There, here we go. What? What? I don't know what is trying to come out my mouth. Yeah. Something's trying to come out, but it's not coming out. Where's my clock? What? Where's my clock? Oh, I forgot Woofy knocked my clock down. I forgot so time has stopped. It ain't even no time here. We don't even have time here. Time has stopped for this sorry motherfucker. Because, yeah, this motherfucker is in some sorry ass energy. Arguing with different people, with these ratchet motherfuckers. Arguing with something on social media. So you could have said something on social media. They could have seen you, knowing that they a motherfucking scrub. I don't want no scrub. Scrub. And they don't even have to be a scrub, because Spirit wanted them to be a divine masculine when it came to you. Spirit wanted them to be your divine masculine. Their ancestors wanted them to be your divine masculine, but because they refuse to be your divine masculine, they are stuck in the energy of being a motherfucking scrub. I don't care if they do got their own car, if they do got their own house, if they do got whatever, they still a motherfucking scrub in Spirit's eyes. Won't work, lives off of other people. And then Spirit say they're opportunists. They're opportunists. They get their little trinkets and their little gifts from other people. Scrub. A scrub. And they thought that they could do this with you. And Spirit said, hell to the fuck no. Right? Joker lives, he's a hypocrite and enjoys it. Ashe, but he don't want to be a hypocrite anymore, because he's found. He's found out. He's found out. It's not hidden no more. Remember? It's not hid no more. And they like, baby, don't go. Yeah. But they chose to be the Joker in the beginning. Ashe? And remember, Batman always trumped the Joker. You the Batman. The dark feminine energy. I just picked it up like that. So it came out in the reverse. They don't want to be a cheater no more. Yeah, okay. They don't want to be a cheater no more. So whoever could have been telling them this false and spiritual information, they could have been saying they picking up on information that, you know, you cheating. Or they could have been getting spiritual information and, yeah, saying that you cheating. Got served. Now they're receiving their karma. And they don't want their karma. Their karma is losing you once again. Losing you once again. Losing a divine being. I'll show you don't come across that often. Once in a lifetime. You know, you can get many divine many divine feminine energy. You can get plenty of divine feminine energy, but you cannot find a divine goddess more than once. It is what it is. That belongs to you, that is there for you. Yeah, you may see them, but they don't belong. They're not for. They won't be for this masculine. Ashe. Habitual time waster. Time has stopped. There's no time here. Keeps coming back in and with the same energy. And Spirit say? Spirit gave them the notice that they were going to be destroyed because they kept getting the synchronicities. They kept getting the intuitional nudge, but they wasn't using their intuition to know that they were not going to be able to do this to you for too much longer. You were not going to allow this for too much longer. Spirit is not going to accept this for too much longer. We got Libra energy. They did not balance the scales. We got Libra energy. They did not balance the scales, and they talk too much. 10. They are in hurt and pain over losing you right now. And also two, what is this? Where are we? Um, um, Aquarius, that's still air sign. Uranus, they're feeling like a fucking ass. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do you have? And we ain't even gotten into the tarot. Come on now. We ain't even gotten into the tarot. They feeling like an ass. Motherfuckers is seeing them be an ass. Bad parent. And so some of these people, they're not good parents. They were not good parents. And so some of these people parent your children as well. Always put their own needs before children's needs. And so this is another reason why they're receiving karma too. Because you don't hurt the divine goddess feminine energy, and you don't hurt the divine innocent children's energy. So this motherfucker is receiving karma. If this motherfucker don't have no kids with you, they're still receiving karma for not tending to their kids, right? And if you don't tend to your kids, how the fuck is Spirit going to give you a lover that's going to tend to you if you're not what goes around comes around. If you can't tend to your kids, how Spirit going to give you somebody to tend to you? Ashe, it is what it is. It's just going to be what it's going to be. If you don't tend to your kids, you're going to always receive that ratchet ass energy. And see, this person is receiving ratchet ass energy because they hurt whoever they had a child with. If it's not with you, if it's with you, they hurt you desperately. Right? And they hurt you desperately, and because they didn't tend to the children, right? And if they didn't have children with you, then they're receiving karma. They can't receive you because they didn't tend to their children. It is what it is. Ashe, they hurt they hurt their child, and they hurt their kid's mother. So, oh gosh. Didn't Spirit say the little boy in him? The little boy in him could not tend to their children right. The little boy in them, because this is energies. The little boy in them could not tend to their children, and because they couldn't tend to their children, they don't know how to tend to a real relationship as well. Ashe, because adult that acts like a child. Oh my God. Ugh. And in denial. Malicious. So this person was being malicious every time they tried to spark um malice out of you, right? Every time they tried to bring that dark side out of you, right? Because they do function in a lower vibrational energy. So every time they tried to bring the dark side out of you, they were being malicious purposely. They were cheating, being malicious purposely, and in denial about it. In denial about it. They were being the man child that they know how to be. That's all they know how to be, is the man child. Ashe, even though Spirit and their divine ancestors was giving them the signs and the synchronicities. So you had to cut this karmic lover out, because this lover is karmic. And they don't want to be a karmic lover anymore. It's in reverse. They don't want to be a karmic lover anymore. But it's already too late, because you have already departed. It's already you're already gone. You're already gone. And they're bitter. They're bitter about it. They're bitter about it. They're bitter about it. They are so bitter about you cutting ties. Oh, goodness. What time is it? Hold on while I get my clock. Okay, now as time has stood still for them, time is still running for you. You still moving, you still going, you still doing what you got to do. Ashe is what Spirit is saying. That's why Spirit said, and this was supposed to be a union that produced spiritual harvest. And that is what you were trying to get this energy to understand. That's what this energy's ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever the fuck, was trying to get this spirit to understand. This energy to understand. But this energy was ruled by his phallus, right? Ruled by his phallus. The pussy was too more important. The little trinkets, the attention, the it was more important. Sitting at home with one person, that's boring. That's boring. That's boring to this person. This person had to be in the vicinity of being seen. This person likes to be seen. This person likes attention. That's why this person messed with ratchets. Right? Intuition. And you knew this. You knew this. This is coming out in reverse. So this is you. You could be a life path number 2. You could be born on the 2nd of the month, or the 2nd month of the year. You could have 2 children. Ashe, partnership and alliance. This person was supposed, and this person could be darker. You could be lighter. They could be lighter. You could be darker. You see how that skin is different? But they were supposed to be an alliance. This was supposed to be your yin to your yang. Ashe, y'all were supposed to come together and be that perfect match. Ashe. This person could have tattoos. This person could have some kind of tribal tattoos. Ashe. And you could wear a silver bracelet all the time. This is a silver bracelet. You could wear a silver bracelet for protection. But yeah, y'all were supposed to be a partnership. This was supposed to be your alliance. Remember, Spirit said y'all were supposed to come together, make some kind of family, make some kind of business, just heal some wounds, just bring some generationals, bring some in some generational curses. You were supposed to do a lot together, Ashe. And this is why you had to walk away, you know, wasting time, obstacles and challenges. You know, they didn't want to be patient and planning. They threw a lot of obstacles and challenges. As they are going through obstacles and challenges, you were patiently planning the future. Like you were manifesting y'all future while they refused to come out of these obstacles and challenges. That's what it is. They refuse to come out of the obstacles and challenges because this is in the upright. They refuse to change. The fear. Remember, Spirit said their fear keeping them in the energy of the little kid afraid. So the little kid was afraid to take a leap, even though it wasn't a big leap. It's a small leap. That's a very small gap right there, right? It was they could have got over that gap of the fear of commitment, right? They were supposed to soar. I never noticed that the ego right here. All the times that I picked up these tools, I never noticed the ego. It never stood out to me. They were supposed to soar when it came to this relationship, as you were patiently planning, because you were the alchemist within the relationship. Remember, um, you have all the wisdom, right? They have the strength. They have the protection. They have, you know, the man attribute. You have the woman attribute. So you was patiently planning this manifestation of a beautiful divine union, and they were scared to take the leap. All because of people. Here it is, people again. All because of people. You see that? People. All because of people. Right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. And you being this loving being, in your intuition, you said, all my pride is all I have. All my love is all I have. And I'm going to take my intuition and I'm going to walk away still being the divine love being that I am. If I got to start from the beginning and work my way, this is 1, 2. Come on now. So we got 1, 2, 3 here. They didn't even follow the pattern of what was supposed to be taking place in this. Look, we got 1, 2, 3. They were supposed to recognize that you were that divine being. They were supposed to use their intuition to come together and have an alliance with you. It's right here. 1, 2, 3. But they chose the streets. They skipped they skipped what is that? I can't even think of what I'm trying to say right now. They skipped an instruction because we got 1, 2, 3, 4 is missing, and here is 5. 6 is missing, and here is 7. So they skipped some assignments. And that's how they got off track. Remember, they was afraid to get off the yellow bus. I don't know who seen that, but somebody seen that. Ashe, somebody got that message. These is all synchronicities. What else, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. I'm grateful to be the divine vessel in the present moment to bring raw and accurate, true messages to the divine infinite light beings. Ashe. Yeah, patience. Here it is. Temperance card. Spirit said you had all the time and the patience. Remember, you were planning. You were manifesting for this partnership to be as one, to grow. You wanted this shit to grow. You gave it more than ample enough time for it to grow. And this person was resisting the growth. Ashe, victory and success. They This is number 6. Y'all were supposed to have victory and success, but they stuck on 5. They stuck on number 5. They stuck at not taking that leap. They didn't want to take that leap. They were scared to take that leap. They were scared to walk away from the toxic energy, the lustful energy. They didn't want the harmony. They wanted the harmony, but they didn't truly want the harmony. We got 6 and 6 here twice. So we got 6. This is 6 of swords. They didn't travel to, when it came to you, they didn't want to stay in that calm water with that 6 of swords. So you had to walk away. With this 6 of wands, they didn't recognize that the harmony was going to last a lifetime, right? They didn't want to sit in that harmony of a lifetime, because Spirit says that, because they chose to still have community dick instead of just sitting in the harmony of y'all, instead of recognizing with the 6 of swords that it was harmony. Ashe, they was being a fool with this fool card, right? As you were being innocent with your love. Ashe. I'm feeling like that's the 3 of cups. No. That is maybe the 3 of pentacles. Yeah. Alliance. Coming together. Working together. That's the 3 of pentacles. What is this? The seven of wands. Now you're guarded. What is this 5? 5 of pentacles. The 5 of pentacles. Because they didn't take that leap, now they're left out in the cold. Yeah, they didn't sacrifice what they needed to sacrifice for this love. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. Somebody could have a 65-year-old mother or father, Ashe, or 97-year-old grandparents. Somebody could have a 14-year-old child. Somebody could be born on the 3rd of the month. Somebody could have 2 children. Somebody could be born on the 6th of the month of the year, or the 6th day of the year. Ashe, yeah. Somebody could want one child with you. Ashe. But yeah, they didn't sacrifice what they needed to sacrifice when it came to this love. Somebody could be a life path number 12, life path number 6, life path number 5, life path number 7. Somebody could be born on the 7th month of the year, Ashe, or the 7th day of the month. Ashe, we have 8. You had to detach from this person. Ashe, you had to detach from this person. You had to disconnect from this person. Ashe. Yeah. Why this person know that you had a firm foundation with this 4 of wands. Remember, Spirit said you had already had a foundation established, right? Even if they had a house, a car, whatever. We already got that. But you had yours, and you was welcoming. You invited them into yours, right? Because divine goddesses do that, right? You and they knew this. They knew that they didn't have to look behind their back when it came to you. It was a firm foundation with this 4 of wands, and y'all was supposed to have this loving, intimate connection. Ashe. Somebody could be 46. Somebody could be in their 40s. Ooh, somebody hungry because my stomach is growling like somebody haven't ate good in a good couple of days. Ashe, confirmation. This is coming out crossing, y'all. Wisdom. They didn't use their wisdom. They didn't sacrifice what they needed to sacrifice, and they showed and used their wisdom. And now Spirit has took their sun away, and their sun is you. I see all this sun is shining. The sun was you. They didn't want to be illuminated. They didn't want to follow the book. Ashe. Somebody could be into dogs. Somebody could have a white dog. Ashe. The light. Didn't Spirit say, Spirit took the light right on top of foundation. Right? Loss, emotional loss. They feel an emotional loss without your harmony. Right? That's the Five of Cups. That's the Five of Cups. So they're drowning in their sorrows. They're crying. They're actually crying over you because you good. Without you, I'll be fine, boy. Without you, I'll be fine, boy. All my love is all I have. Time is of the essence. So whoever this person was very, very fucking cocky. Cocky. Very cocky. Very, very cocky. And your intuition was telling you that. Your crown chakra on point. Crown chakra on point. We got 7 again. Yeah. Fertility. Yeah. So that's that that's the 3 of cups. That's the 3 of cups. This is the, I don't know, I'm confused, y'all, but fertility, you that's giving me the 3 of, okay, that's the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all was supposed to come together and make this shit happen, because this is landing right on top of partner and alliance. Y'all were supposed to collaborate together, and they didn't want to do this shit. They didn't want to do this shit. They didn't want to do it. Yeah, moving on, and you moving on. Moving on. Well, this, I'm confused, y'all, but yeah, here we are. Spirit said you was moving on earlier. This victory what is 6 6 of swords? Okay, that's 6 of swords. 6 of pentacles. Okay, so this could have been 6 of pentacles. 6 of pentacles. They know they were supposed to give to you, but Spirit just said you was moving on with the 6 of swords, and here it is. What else, Spirit? Let's get one more. One more, Spirit. One more. Clarify this confirmation. Clarified emotional. Yeah, prosperity. They emotional because they know they fucked off their prosperous beginnings. And they know that y'all together would have made prosperous beginnings. Somebody could have a nice round peach booty. That's what I'm getting here. But they could like your booty, even though it's not round and peachy. But they know that you have planted the seed, and they were supposed to help you grow this seed, and they did not. They did not. So what else, Spirit? What else? Because this is an hour and 30 minutes. What you say? What you say? It says, I don't even want to read this because this going into some messy shit now. This going into some messy shit now because somebody, boy, man, has a boy, man, and you don't know. Spirit said. So somebody is on the down low. Somebody is on the down low and trying to keep that a secret as well. Right? Somebody is on the down low and trying to keep that a secret as well. I'm going to say it one more time. Somebody is on the down low and trying to keep that a secret as well. And your intuition could have told you this. Your intuition not could have told you this. Your intuition has told you this. And you like, all I want is the truth. My crown is starting to tingle. All I want is the truth. Just give me the truth. Let me roll with the truth so I can know what I'm going to do after I receive the truth. So this is another secret that they hide. For some, this is specific for some of you divine goddesses. That your boy man, we already discovered that the man is a boy. That the boy is a man in a the boy the man. See, this is confusing. We already discovered that the boy is in a man's body. So the boy man has a boy man. And a boy man, you don't know. But you do know. But you do know. And this is confirmation. Didn't I just say, give us confirmation of, give us confirmation of the confirmation? So we're going to just pull that on out. And they feeling like you ain't had enough. You ain't had enough of their antics. Because it say, or Spirit is telling them, don't you think you had enough? Or they're saying they had enough. Take the messages as they resonate for you. But that shit just blew me back right there. That took me way back. Take a hoe and try to treat them real, she's still gonna do you wrong. And woo, see, this is coming out in reverse. Because you was not a hoe. And they didn't even try to do you real. And you still didn't do them wrong. Didn't we see something about that earlier about they didn't have to watch their back when it came to you? You didn't do them wrong. They messed with all, and this is landing right on top of the ratchet. They messed with all these ratchets that did them wrong, and you didn't do them wrong. Mask off. They're not who they used to be. They changed. So, Spirit is saying, this is them feeling like you wearing a mask. And oh baby, I got that message and I'm going to post it. Ashe, they feel like you wearing a mask and they want you to take the mask off because they feeling like you changed because you're not putting up with this shit. You just able to walk away. You just that powerful manifester with the abilities to escape all that tries to capture you in the pit. You won. They mad. What the fuck? Dick you down, lustful, run. I'm too through. I'm too through. What else, Spirit? Fighting over you. They fighting over you. Know that they fighting over you. Whoever these fucking people are, know that people are fighting over you. Whether it's sexually or non-sexually, people are fighting over you because of who you are, and you were able to escape bullshit, snares, pits that they tried to put you in. Right? Just want to get away. Just won't get they shit together. They just won't get their shit together. That's why they don't deserve prosperity beginnings, right? Leo, fixed sign. They could be dealing with a fixed sign. You could be a fixed sign. They could be a fixed sign. The sun. But the sun, you are the sun. You are the sun. Ashe. And this karmic ratchet energy could be a Leo because it's landing right on top of the Leo. I mean, the karmic ratchet. Karmic love affair. No good will come from it. There it is there. There it is there. They know you figured them out. Powerhouse. Don't stop. Get it. Yeah, that is you. Divine feminine goddess energy. Your friends talk about you behind your back. Know that you don't have no friends. You don't have no friends and they don't have no friends. Ashe? Because if they had friends, they friends would have told them, man, you need to stop doing what the fuck you doing in this present moment. Whenever the fuck they introduce your name to them or you to them, those friends should have told them, whoever the fuck these friends are, should have told them, man, it's time for you to hang up your player ways, and it's time for you to accept that goddess that Spirit has brung to you. But since these people are false spiritual people, they told them the wrong thing, because this is landing right on the false spiritual ass people. Divine masculine coming to get who he wants, right? So you could have, because of all of this and all of this that you went through, all the drama that you accepted and you took, and you still together, you still in a hole, your true divine masculine is going to come get you. Whether it be them or whether it be one of these motherfuckers on the sideline. Your true divine masculine is coming to get you. Coming to get who he wants, and who he wants is you. So you got a divine masculine that's been waiting on the sideline. Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying. Ashe, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending out loving, healing energy to you in your new endeavors, whatever new endeavors they are for you, whatever you're manifesting, because you got a lot coming, because you escaped this snare, escaped this pit, Ashe, and you walked away, and you still good. You still good. Whatever your name is, you're still good. Ashe. So I'm sending out loving, healing energy your way, high vibrational energy your way. Continue to be good, because you good. And a divine masculine is coming for you. Ashe, and whoever this fuck boy is need to get it together. Need to get it together, because this fuck boy is fucking on boys. Something that happened in their childhood got them fucking on boys. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. It's going to ride out how it's going to ride out. Something in their childhood got them fucking on boys. Not that anything is wrong with that. But when you hiding it, there's a lot wrong with that. Ashe? When you're in denial of it, there's a lot wrong with that. Ashe? Ashe.